Maybe. See if we can pull this off. You ready, Mama?
Yeah. Do I look ready?
Sure. I think we're good to go. Mr. White, how are you? I believe. Actually, I already know that it was Link. That one, oh. This wants to work. Yeah, okay. Alive, how did do you get the rest of the trusses on or what? With the house?
Hi, Mom Bob.
Yay! It's a
Very
sketch
exciting,
time,
Jason.
but it's not Mario. Let me make sure my camera is.
Oh, who
doing
won
alright.
the poll?
Link.
Oh,
You don't like Link?
no, I do. I was a big Legend of Zelda fan.
Let's see how many people I can annoy because my favorite Legend of Zelda game is Wind Waker. And so I'm going to do a version of Link that is from that game, which is not a very super serious Link. He's kind of cartoony. But I really like the design and such of that game. So that's where I'm going to go with it. Yeah. Alright. And full disclosure, I had some sort of weird ocular migraine type thing going on today. So my right eye does not want to focus very well. So I don't know, maybe it'll help. Maybe it won't. Other than that, how are you guys doing? Wow, Jason, nice. It's not that kind of Wind Waker, I don't think. Yeesh.
Ooh, tacos, one of my favorites.
Jesus. I'm just glad I'm not down there. Can we maybe argue about Vienna sausages again? We can like steer away from this line of conversation. Yikes. So, how many old people stayed up for New Year's? Alicia and I usually don't do that, but for some reason we found ourselves watching the ball drop midnight.
For some reason in my case was we were doing a boss battle in Ark. I was with my friends online, and it took forever. And it was almost midnight, and you were in the living room, so I was like, hey, want to smooch in a few minutes? That's how that happened. I don't know your half of the story.
Yeah, I think
I
I think I was watching something on YouTube, as I am wont to do, and then at a certain point I was just like, I think I'm gonna get ready for bed, and then I was like, well, it's like after 11, I might as well stick it out.
Oh, did you wake her up, Jason? Yay! Yeah, I don't know, since I had kids, I just less interested in staying up till midnight, but
Yeah, it's totally the case.
if I happen to be up, I happen to be up. If I am tired, I just go to bed. One of the hazards of getting old, I guess. I just don't care anymore. Stuff like that.
I don't care anymore. I'm dead inside.
Thank you for the Cliff Notes version.
Alright. So, now is the time on the stream where we panic.
No panic.
No
Don't
panicking.
panic.
I'm going to lightly erase this, but I am not discarding it. I'm just going to get rid of some of these sketchier lines, and then I'll put my final lines on here. But
It might not show on camera, but he can still see.
I can still see what I need to see to finish it up. I always wonder if like somebody just happens upon the stream right while I'm doing this, and they're like, "Well,
So much for that.
forget that. This guy doesn't know what he's doing," which, I mean, is true, but I like to at least pretend. I got too far out of camera. 2026 is the year I will get a camera set up to do this beyond my phone. I swear. It's called Wind Waker. It was for the GameCube, and it was just a lot of fun. It was a lot more whimsical. Everything was like, all the characters were kind of cel shaded, like a Disney movie. And I like that they kind of changed it up. It was sort of like a water world version of Hyrule, where like some apocalypse had happened, and so everybody was just living on these different islands. And through the course of the game, you uncover some of the history and eventually find the sunken capital city and all that stuff. It was pretty cool. But one of the things I really liked about it was you got a sailboat. You cruised around on the ocean and you could like just randomly, once you got like the hook shot, it became a attachment on the boat that was like a crane, and you could reach around on the bottom of the ocean. You'd send it down and see if it would come back with treasure. And every once in a while it would come back with like a chest, and you open it up and random stuff would be in there. They did a really good job with like mood and stuff, the lighting. You know, you'd be out on the ocean and then at night, change of weather and all that kind of stuff. It was good. It was well done. It is made up.
Just not by Joe.
Yeah. All words are made up. So what about you guys? Who has a favorite Zelda game? Or who actually played any Zelda games?
So I just only played the one, like, original Legend of Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
Original Nintendo.
Right.
Well, that's not true. Luke had a Switch for a while with the Legend of Zelda, and I played it a little bit, but I don't remember much of it.
Yeah, the original was pretty rugged, like most original Nintendo games. They're like, we don't have a lot of memory on this technology, so what we're going to do is just make it really hard. So you have to spend hours and hours trying to memorize the game, essentially. Oh yeah, Adam. Adventure Link was cool because it was a side scroller. It was like, what? I mean, you know, it had the map where you walked around kind of like the original game, and then you went into a dungeon or whatever, and it was a totally different format. That one was tough too. Yeah, I've heard good things about Minish Cap. I haven't played it. Actually, this game is the last Zelda game I played, so that tells you something. I did like the look of, like, Lucas played Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wind, something like that, on the Switch, and that was really amazing looking. Yeah, the final boss was really hard. I could just draw this and just shade it all black, and that would be the final boss. Wait a second, I have to fight myself, my shadow. It was a cool idea at the time. Game Boy Zelda, the original, Jason, I think that was pretty close to the console version, if I'm not mistaken. Nice, Bob. can't help but hear, you'll be here all night. Try the veal.
Yeah, Bob, I think in my case, I just would never leave the house in the first place, so, neither version of me would want to put on real pants and shoes and go outside.
Real pants? This is a bullshit. I don't know if it's what's going on with this ocular migraine thing or whatever, but I'm not feeling super talkative tonight. Which I'm sure is not terrible for regulars.
Justin said, depending on when you were born, different Zelda games you like. A lot of people liked Breath of Wild. I was born during Super Nintendo, so yeah. Bob says, no, cell shaded.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, Bob, because I was thinking of doing that.
And then he also said the migraine will help.
The migraine will help. Well, it's the I don't know if confidence is right or just the acceptance of whatever I do is going to be wrong, so it's liberating, But that's actually part of why I do the pre-sketch and then erase it. It kind of gives me training wheels for the composition, so I feel like I have some structure to go by.
Justin says, you sketch in single strokes, that's a lot of confidence.
Yeah, that's what I was responding to.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. Super Nintendo was a great one too. What was that one? A Link to the Past. That was a great game. My hackneyed cell shading. Thank you. Ocarina of Time, yeah, that I think that was 64, and it's one of those things. I was talking with Chris about this the other day. That game, like, when it came out, I was blown away by it because it was like the first, 3D essentially Zelda game, and they've kind of come out with it like remastered or whatever, and I just can't play it. I can't look at it because it's that 90s polygon stuff, and it just, I don't know what it is about it, but it just looks bad to me now. And I remember being like, man, how I loved this so much when it first came out, but oof, it's pretty rough now. This thing a little darker. It's a darker color shirt. I think they make like a spin-off of this, or at least they had a game where it was the character designs were like this, and there was like a red outfit Link and a blue outfit Link and a green one and like a, I don't know, a yellow one maybe. I'm getting beyond my knowledge of Zelda games. Cheat some of the texture here. Obscure his face too much, so I'm gonna cheat and leave it the way it was. I think pretty close. Mouse here. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. '26 now. 2026. All right, so this is the part of the stream, thank you, Jason, where we see who gets the sketch. So I'm going to roll a die, and the first person to guess in the chat the correct number that I roll is going to win. So I am going to roll. Hang on a second. I'm going to roll a 10-sided die, and when I tell you, type your guess into the chat. First person to get the number wins the sketch. So go ahead and guess. You're looking for a number between 1 and 10. It's not a 1 and it's not an 8. Nice guess though, Jason, as always. Yeah. Sorry, Mo, not 2. I don't know how many we got here.
Well, it looks like you've had some people join since you explained it.
So I have rolled a random number between 1 and 10, and whoever correctly guesses it in the chat wins the sketch. I'll send it to you.
The first person.
Yeah, the first person, obviously. There's one sketch. So people are guessing. And you can guess more than once. It's not a 7 or a 3. It's not 5 or 10. Still not 1. Sorry. It's a 6, Jason. Mr. White has correctly guessed the number. So congratulations, Jason. You win, Mr. Link here. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody showing up. I hope you guys had a good time. And we will do it again next week. Have a good night, everybody.